ownership,
autonomy,
voice,
equality,
suffrage,
independence,
liberation,
enfranchisement.
Activism is any action that brings about change. And in this instance, we're referring to social change. So any effort to highlight the plight of the marginalized brings us closer and closer to a paradigm shift.
We don't realize it is decades of programming and socializations, micro interactions we're having every single day that shapes the views we hold of women, even as women.
It means challenging the way that we think about gender stereotypes and refocusing on ways that we can all treat each other a bit more fairly.
It is important, though, that we understand that being a women's rights activist and empowering men is not mutually exclusive. That we understand it is also important for us to encourage, motivate, inspire, and ensure that our men understand the power of being as great as they can, because in turn, they will empower our women.
Inclusion, identity, education, authority, opportunity, employment. Being a women's rights activist, to me, means giving voice to those who have none, being an icon or beacon, somebody that speaks for those who cannot speak for themselves. In my capacity, I am a dance instructor and choreographer, so I utilize my pieces that I put on my dancers to tell the stories.
I think that through performance, through my poetry and my time on the stage, I've let women know that they don't need to be pigeonholed career-wise or socially. They can still embrace their sexuality and who they are as a woman, and it doesn't have to define them.
Participation,
empowerment,
safety,
respect.
Being a women's rights activist is about pushing for equity. Not only do we want to have a seat at the table, we want to have more of a voice.
to elevate women in all aspects of their lives and to create spaces where they can realize the fullness of their potential.